And they haven't been coming nearly as easy.
At the 5. We're in the middle of the season. Beginning to find their stride, their rhythm.
At this point of the year, you've established when they're going to come in. But sort of finding, keeping, and execution that should be.
I know you found you. When you know the minutes and the rhythm, that's huge. Am I correct?
You are in your role.
Here's Conley. Conley kicks to Mitchell. 3. This is their first chance.
They both finished.
Well, they're more talented, more
from distance. The defense just couldn't get out.
Their three-point percentage, giving the defense absolutely into the hoop because he will be.
Pass to Bielitsa. Conley's get the against Conley.
And once
now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Out there setting the table for
just a hard time.
Now here is Gortat. His last gonna go that time. Now guarded by Bogdanovic.
And energy. Every chance that
needs to get off a shot here. Dunk.
Want to.
There's
he's coming off a 20.
This passing. He was dialed in.
It's a 14-point game. Conley that one on.
I think that 20 over. And Mitchell there. He is the real.
Davis and finished off.
Forceful as a player. Davis gets the job. And that's one of them right. That second chance bucket.
The try for him. And with his dad working with Major League Baseball players, Mitchell was. He saw. Didn't. And you know what, Doris? I think it made an impression.
And I think, Kevin, if parents impressed upon him the importance, even with all the success, it's not grounded.
At the elbow, it's James. 5th in just 7 shots.
And you apart. They're completely.
Boy, you look at all the athletes. This guy may be the. And if you couple that with ball in transition.
Now here's a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24. Open, and that one falls. Points for Donovan Mitchell.
My zip code, this guy opens the rest of the floor.
Of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Something special.
There is no doubt at 6'9". And Siakam's combination of length and motion. Modern NBA.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Mitchell, how pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws.
For a center, but boy, can he jump out of.
The dish now. Pulls it down. Davis. And James throws it down.
Must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Some late defensive rotations and getting the ball.
To Siakam, and he takes it in for the layup off of. Siakam's got 6 points.
Fantastic ball with their passing.
And the foul called on passes. And for the into the second quarter. Passes to Kuzma, and there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward.
Don't understand the guy has a 6 glass.
And we've got an update here, so let's.
Thanks, Kevin. The beast in the last the floor. He picked up 26 all night. Racked up big numbers, and what was our get over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Man, wrecking crew in that one.
Game. We'll see if he
Whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell, that falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
In the mid-range, making great use of what the defense is giving him.
On his hammered home.
his aggressiveness
gives him a great advantage. And it's Terry. David all.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Lakers. Hip is bruised. Should be okay.
Sounds like.
If you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end, hang your head.
The foul, it's on Quinn Cook. And the Lakers making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. That's good. It's his 7th. That game marks the first foul on the shot. And now we'll look at the upcoming Sunday. It'll be the Sacramento Memphis Grizzlies.
And that matchup against the Hornets. A lot of errors and maybe a cold. They just have that much of an advantage.
Takes the first.
What's going on, y'all?
From the field here in the second. Back to Conley.
Hey, I'm live streaming.
Pulls it in.
Well, they've been better. Glaring discrepancy between these two teams in Now with consistency, 5.
Here's
Starting to get
Mitchell able to play with both power, long arms, big hands.
now. Here's Moore. The power on that throwdown.
Tough individual. He goes right at the defense. Will consider Salt Lake City means they have to drag.
And the Jazz say their roster. Doris, no shortcuts.
Well, there's no question. Be value spaced with their free agent acquisition. Draft picks have got to be smart. Their teaching development is absolutely critical.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he team would have the lead.
Here's just a remarkable gem. These fans join. Jazz have gone 7 for 10 here. Here's number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
The silky, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Moore. Nice ball movement here, but oh my goodness!
Kevin, is there another player out there money as that?
A handful at the most. Here's Mitchell following the bucket. Down low.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level.
And he finishes it off with a one-hand.
Cal Siakam on display.
Foul called on the Beast. That's his first. Lakers on D. Mitchell kicks to Gordon. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Bradley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Here is Conley. He's got 10. Good.
They're having more success. A rough first quarter from deep.
Right side Davis. Side DeRozan. Passes it to Moore. Moore left side. And out of league's long distance bombers are season. Here are some of the
Love the way the voting is shaped. Test if these are the shooters who are firing away.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much.
A good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver. He'll be very dangerous if he
pouring in. We'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like
the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Gets that perfect score.
Jumps up.
I tell you, when
Against Moore. Siakam passes to Moore. Dunk of his own.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
Effortless knack for getting inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second...
Outside Bradley. It's a 2 to DeRozan. To the right side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out. 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And he shows the focus there. Can't help. One lead at 28 accuracy. And a chance now to send it over.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much. We'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we welcome great tradition, Chris 2K Sports. It's been one.
Ooh, that first half looked destroying.
Aggressive, and if you let him get that you can do about it.
While we've got a moment, let's set the second half. Taking a look at the Jazz. Wings.
That's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Conley. Over Moore. And Los Angeles guys shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73.
In alley-oop, if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan, he loves these high.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. They host the Kings. Game homestand. Conley gets.
Give him a clean look. The second half.
Well, them as early as possible, and boy.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Moore. Siakam misses.
Time they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit.
And that'll be his third foul. Ball movement by Utah. High arcing shot.
Boy, as slow a start field, they're struggling.
James wide. Bounce off the right side. Some tough offensive sets.
Need a bucket to get some momentum.
14.
The problem is they haven't gotten production. Cooking.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first. Moore's got 20 points.
Yeah, the chemistry with their offensive execution.
Conley lets a floater go. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Mitchell. Deep.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that.
No question, he altered that shot. Blocking it.
Right through. 16 points.
One of the most respected player poll, even coaches they'd like to play for, and it's not exactly a free agent destination.
Lisa trains. Has got his second basket of the night.
Terrific vision. Conley finally realized they're open.
And it's good to. What is it, do you think, about Quinn Snyder that gives
He collegiately at Duke. He has tremendous intellect for the. I get better.
Moore against Conley? Michael Conley, and that's a foul called on the contest.
Four can't reach in and pick up.
Checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook. And the Jazz call time here. And over. And Moore.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said let go and just being confident.
And let's check out a break.
And he made his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or there's.
And Bielitsa kicks to Mitchell. Back to Bielitsa. The shot that time not on target. Moore dishes to LeBron. And
I don't know how it's better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine.
And Moore leading the fast break. Foul as the whistle blows. Here, these defensive coaches, players staying fun to watch.
So fun.
When narrowly.
So he makes both from the line. One. More. To the middle here. Bring it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific. The rhythm
On him for that. Extremely unselfish.
sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The drive by Mitchell. Moore.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. And shots back with force.
And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
Bunches. Big way here to regain some.
Oh, and
Gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell.
inside. Off by Davis.
The better looks here in this second.
Getting their shots within the flow of the difference.
Mitchell outside. Dunk by James.
A history of
Kicks it to Gortat. Back Stolen. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Cook. Now in this one. Now here's Conley. Up top, Gortat. Coming up, and they call on Davis.
Boy.
And up offense. Got a hand on it.
Outside. Offensive players.
And the Lakers making a change. They could use a bucket.
Just incredible, that spin. Just couldn't gather his balance.
Burks takes no time getting that shot.
Here's more. That's tipped.
Ball.
11 unanswered points. Stolen by Dragic. 4. Another assist. His guys is impressive.
Actively seeking out his team.
Lakers out there all by themselves with a 32. At both ends of the floor, the scoreboard showing what a complete break, and then back to the action here. Let's take now this moment to bring up our
to prevent that basket.
And as we head works, or if it's more of the same from Lakers. We've got the Tavius Caldwell Pope. Then there's Dragic, and it's Siakam in at the center. And there's the band play going to the line for one. Award win. And broadcasting.
Kevin, my first experience put pride. That was the first ever game I got to broadcasting.
I did. Basketball broadcast. Looking through people that were standing in the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where phone cables were to plug.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Meaning him and get the finish.
Moore. Dragic kicks to Moore. Oh. Shot clock at 5. And 2 on the second effort.
Part defensively.
Onto the King. There's more. He'll have it.
Really helped them.
Like many sports, where do we draw that line?
I would say as long as they're adapt to the as broadcast game remain to move and cut and not be
And we
time
There'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official.
All over that one.
And the Lakers also making a change. Quinn Cook's checked in for Goran Dragic.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Siakam finds more. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gortat with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. King, the pass to Gortat. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
You know, Gortat only averages about 2 free throws a game for his career, and for a guy who plays as physically as he does, that's pretty surprising.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Oni lays it up and banks it in.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. To the inside, here's Moore, buries the easy one. Moore's got 18 points just in the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
King, the pass to Williams-Goss. A floater, it's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And the Jazz with possession here. Oni, he's covered by Moore. King, the pass to Niang. Jazz passing it around. Back to King. Now the pass to Williams-Goss. 6 on the shot clock. Oni. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Pass to Gortat. Pass to Williams-Goss. Back to Gortat. Over Cook. Gortat misses. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Lakers. Moore. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Williams-Goss. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to King. Oni, he's covered by Moore. Gortat trying to break loose. That one a little long. The Lakers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Utah.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Doris, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports, worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
To the paint, here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Williams-Goss misses. Williams-Goss has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
And, Greg, you know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
High post, Gortat. Knocked loose. And the pass to King. Will it go? Bangs home the trifecta. King's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Moore. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Moore outside. Down low. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Moore. Siakam's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Williams-Goss. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Here's Gortat. The Lakers with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Pass to Cook. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Moore. Rebound, Utah. King outside. Here's Gortat. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, he weathers the contact beautifully. Gortat delivers offensively.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Oni throws down the breakaway jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Williams-Goss, the pass to Gortat. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, under duress of that shot clock. Nice work from Gortat.
And it's Moore penetrating, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Cook dishes to Moore. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To stop the run, the putback, and the second chance effort by Gortat.
Now, we know he's in the upper echelon of offensive rebounders. Gortat always working on the interior.
Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
What's up, Shaq here. That was one of the best offensive performances I've seen this year. If you can keep it up, I might even give you one of my nicknames.
Hey, Shaq, I'm not mad at that. I'm going to try it, Shaq, man. Look, I'm going to keep trying to move in, you know what I'm saying? But as far as tonight, I think the key was staying aggressive. Once the ball's in my hands, my teammates are always encouraging me to attack. It's phenomenal to be with a group of guys that support each other like we do. And now, you know what that does? It helps us level up.
Level up. That might be your new nickname.
Yeah, the word is they're now saying that he's dealing with a hip injury.
Wow.
Yeah. You know a lot about hips, Hornet?
Oh, just how to shake 'em, man.
Wow. I could have done without that visual right here in the studio. Wow.
Shake